Hey everyone, hey allihopa, Dragunilla here. Today's video is a speed draw. I'll be drawing the two main characters from Dirty Pair, Kei and Yuri, as suggested by my friend Winston. I asked him for ideas. And while we look at the replay, I'll be sharing some thoughts about generative AI. Before AI, the traditional way for non-artists to bring images in their heads to life was through commissioning an artist. Back then, it was somehow clear that they weren't the artists themselves. They were commissioners, maybe art directors if they got really involved and had a clear vision. But they weren't the ones making the art themselves, and nobody tried claiming that. Nowadays, some folks, so-called AI artists, claim they're artists because instead of commissioning an artist, they can direct an AI to generate images for them. To me, that's a joke. It's usually the same people saying that switching from digital art to AI image generation is just like moving from traditional to digital drawing methods. If you truly believe that, which I don't think you do, try picking up a pencil or a stylus and give it your best. I dare you. You'll see that digital art is essentially traditional art with limitless materials, handy layers and an undo button. It still requires so many skills, making a myriad of small informed decisions along the way, as well as the courage to start from a blank canvas and the dedication to turn it into something you envisioned. Actually learning to draw or paint to achieve your goals is like taking on something that's equally big as learning a foreign language. It's a potentially lifelong journey, and progression is deeply intertwined with understanding the why behind how things look. Creating any sort of good art requires mastering actual practical skills like good image composition. If an AI spits out something appealing, but you don't know how or why it works on a technical level at all, that's a problem, especially if you claim to be the artist who made it. AI-generated pieces, no matter how much you tweak them, can never be truly yours. And isn't it troubling to see real artists, you know, the ones who actually created all of the material that AI has stolen through endless hours of real work, lose their jobs while we still crave quality art and entertainment? If you think that's fine, that's a paradox that shows a lack of understanding of the broader implications. I've personally never been overly competitive as an artist or as a person, nor do I believe that the success or the effort behind someone else's art impacts how much I personally enjoy it. A globally praised masterpiece might not stir any feelings in me, while a simple MS Paint drawing could bring me immense joy. That joy comes from the human touch in the art, the personal style and the intent behind it. I prefer drawings with clean shapes and flat colors, a style shaped by years of devouring manga and anime and the work of amazing Western animators like Don Bluth and Milt Kahl. For me, I find it fascinating how the power of abstract stylization in cartoons can convey emotions just as effectively or more so than concrete, figurative, realistic depictions. When I need artwork I can't create myself because of time constraints or any other hindrance, I commission other real artists. Collaborating with other creatives has always been a highlight for me. It feels good to support fellow artists and see their unique takes on my ideas, like the many versions of Dragunilla that now exist. Art, in all its forms, is about human connection. The why behind each piece is as crucial as the how. Even if AI impressively mimics human art based on prompts, it lacks the genuine human emotion and intention. Initially, AI art was a novelty. Funny and crude creations from DALL-E were more humorous than artistic. Sad to say, that was much better in my opinion. Those were the days, that was the good shit. But as the technology has improved thousandfolds, if not millionfolds over just a few years, distinguishing so-called AI art from real human-made pieces has become more and more difficult at first glance. And the novelty has definitely worn off, leaving behind ethical and cultural concerns. And this is why I wholeheartedly reject the notion of using AI in my creative process. Even the simplest human-made sketch on a napkin speaks volumes more about the artist than the slickest AI-generated image. I refuse to devalue and undermine the entire creative process, signaling that it's okay to replace human creativity with cold impersonal automation. I choose to stand by the human side of art always, and I genuinely hope that you do too. And thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed, remember to leave me a like, a comment, and maybe even subscribe. See ya!